Wow, okay guys, it's Emrecan again, and today we are gonna solve another problem in the HackerEarth, which is going to be easy problems. Then I hope we can solve it. So I just don't wanna make you wait in in this screen. Let's go back to my screen. Then let's choose a question. So today, I don't wanna solve a hard question, of course, but not yet. Maybe we can solve it. As you can see, this is like 89% of success rate, which is medium. But let me check. Okay, this is looking the greatest common divisor. Not gonna solve something like that. Maybe we can solve a source string problem. This one is 28% of success rate, and people don't like this question. But maybe we can solve this one. Source strings. Source strings look cool. So here we are reading some string from buffer reader. So time limit is 10, memory limit is 256. Cool. Okay, let's go. Let me just open an Excel draw. Like this thing. Yeah. Okay. Let me just make this a little bit easier. Yeah. Okay. You're given a binary string s of length, and you can apply the following operation to string s. Choose two distinct indices. Okay, this is gonna be binary string 0, 1, 0, 1. Then we're gonna choose it two distinct indices like 1 or 2, 3 or 5. Flip the characters in that indices. Okay, find the minimum number of operations required to sort the given string s. It's always possible to sort any string under the given constraints. Okay, the S contains zeros and ones. Some of the constraints, I'm checking the constraints, zeros and ones. Sum of n overall test cases doesn't exist. Okay. Input format. The first line contains t, denoting the number of test cases. The description of t test cases is as follows. For each test case, the first line contains n, denoting the length of string. Okay. The second line contains the binary string s. Cool. So I'll create a while loop here. So before we can create a while loop, of course, I gotta take the string. Okay, this is not going to be name. This is going to be t, which is integer. I mean, we can create integer like this, but we're going to change this to string. Then in the while loop, I will make this, if it's more than 0, work it, then every time let's decrease that number. So first let me just delete this, it's just annoying me. So I will let's write this first. Okay, let me just compile. Okay, there just forgot something, or string cannot convert to int. Oh, so sorry. Let me just make that one string again. Then yeah, I don't need this anymore. I just want to see the output, every time I just want to make sure if everything works. So for binary operator you can't use this because, oh my god, oh my god, sorry. Okay, is it possible to make something integer? Let me open this, then let me check something. Okay, first then let me create this like this. Then if it is possible to make it integer, it's not possible because maybe we gotta make, like, we can use something like this. Yeah, this is maybe, it can be a cool situation. What that says is ignored. Okay, let me check. I will take an integer, then I will use it as like this, if it's possible. Probably it is not, because gotta make this something like this. If it's possible again, then it says can't find. Let me make this, test again. Let's say 5. I gotta see 5, 4, 3, 6. Can't use it like this. Let me check one more time. Okay, I gotta check from the other question is easier and faster. I always do that. Yeah, they're also doing the same thing. Like I just checked the other question, but they use in the first time they're using the trim function. Then they're using the split. Cool. I can make that one too. And they are using here. Let me just make that int again. Okay, guys, so sorry. I'm making you wait. We are gonna go over the solution. Sorry. Parse int again. Then yeah, here now it's going to work. Let's make that one 3 t. Let's see what's going on. Now it's going to work. Yep, 5 4 3 2. Okay, perfect. We got the t. Then we're gonna get the other things like the n. Let's look at the n. Let's write the t and every time. Let's go. Okay, this is like runtime error. Sorry. Okay, let me just make this like this. It's going to work. Still runtime error. Why? Because it's returning the normal value? No. Yeah, it doesn't work because I forgot to put something like this. Yep, 5 5 4 5. Okay, that's what I want. I just forgot to put the custom input. You know, code was correct. So this is the first time. Let me just get the string also. Then this is going to be the binary string, which is the read line. Okay, binary string s of length n. Let me just try to show it here. Binary string. Okay, so let me send it like this one. Okay, 101. Cool. So I'll create a new function, but the second line contains the binary string s. So I'll create a new function which is static. That one is the sort string. Let's just leave it like sort. It gets the string. I think I only need the string. Yeah. Binary string is better. Then let's send it to that string to here. And let's see it from here. Got to do some things. Yep, I forgot to declare a return type. This will return right now void. I mean, it just want me to return integer, but okay, forgot to put this. Let's see. Cool. Let me just go over from the input against the custom input. Let me just delete this, then see what's going on. Oh, it's not working now. Let me just copy this and put here. Okay, it's giving me the still same thing. Oh, it's giving me the same thing. Let me just, okay, this line has problems. Okay, I got the real input. Like I gotta do something. I gotta do that with like this, because I gotta take that two line off, then that two line in the while loop. Okay, so we got the inputs like this here is just turning the same thing. Right now I'm gonna make this one like the integer, then I will turn, so this will stay here, the return 1 every time. Then let me see if it works. Then we're gonna check what's going on. Okay, the first line contains and denoting the length of string s. We have the length of the string. The second line contains the binary string. Okay, so if we have, like, let's say 101. Okay, this is going to be string. Okay, then it says we can choose 1 and 3, the first and third in the indexes, and flip, making as 111, which is a sorted string. Okay, what is a sorted string? So we gotta know that one first. So the sorted strings are like, this is a sorted string, this is a sorted string, but this is not a sorted string. It's gonna start alphabetically, or like numerically alphabetic. How can I say that? But you understand it. So 1, 2, 3. It should go like this, or maybe like this. It can't go like this. This is not a sorted string. But this is a sorted string, or this is not also a sorted string, but this is a sorted string. So the way is, let me just write here what is sorted string. Sure, this one is not, and they are sorted string. Okay, so oops, it's just deleting everything. Okay, don't care. So we gotta change this string to sorted, which is 101, 111, because we can't flip the numbers like 0, 0, 0, because it starts from 1, 0, 1. So let's go to the other one. I mean, it's not. That's not why we can't sort the string like 0, 0, 0. But let me show you from another example. Maybe this one. It says you can choose 1 and 2, the indexes 1 and 2, then flip S1 to S3 to 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. It was like this already. Then choose 5th and 6th string, 5th and 6th index. Then flip those to 1, because you can't make 0. Of course you can make 0, but it doesn't make sense. So I gotta see some other examples, like other test cases. So then that's why I just wanna send the code, submit the code. Because it's just like unbelievable, you know. Like, let me show you the input from here. So like, let's see the correct outputs if we can. Yep. So we have some inputs are here, then we have some results. Wow, there are so many inputs. Okay, so let's take these inputs from here, then work against them. 1, 2, 3. There are 5 inputs here. Let's compile. Okay, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Okay, it says you don't have to sort anything here. So is it possible to check if the string is sorted or not? Let me look at this. Maybe there is an easy way. Okay, but maybe we can use, we can take this one like an array, then it doesn't make sense. We can't make that one like this. So I mean, I'm just thinking like what is the real thing. So it says, okay, this is already sorted. Yeah, that's correct. This is not a sorted array. So it says you have to change, you have to use one line, you have to use one time, you have to, I mean, the maximum number of operations, you have to do some operations for one time. And also the last one is assorted. You don't need to change anything. Oh, I got it. Oh, okay, I got it. So if we can maybe check like so we can, is it possible to make it char like name dot to char array? Yep, it's possible. So for, I'm gonna create a new for loop, then this will start from 0, then it will go to the until that binary string dot char to char array dot size, sorry, dot length, then every time it goes one more. If, let me create a char array here, string char, new char array. Actually, I can make this one like this, then string char dot length, then every time string char called I, let's see the solution first. Okay, I'll take this one, put it here, then cover. Let's see what's going on. Okay, there is a problem on the toChar array. Shouldn't be a problem. Can I find a symbol? Symbol is here. Oh, just make a typo mistake. Here, let's go. Okay, we have 0, 0, 0. Oh, we got the 0, 1, 0, 0. Okay, we got 1. Okay, so the thing is, we gotta find a solution about the sorting strings, or how many times I have to sort the strings. So every time I change the string, I have to check the string before it, the array, the char before it. So if it starts from 1, it have to go like 1, 1, or 1 or something. If it changed to 0, it means I gotta change something. But how can I do this? If it start from 0, it's okay. Then it have to go from, it have to go like 1. Let me put some 2's here, like this one. There are four of them. Let's see from the 2. Okay, in the 2, it says 0, it says 1. It's really interesting because it says 0, 1 doesn't have to change, 1, 1 is also doesn't have to change. Cool. 0, 0 doesn't have to change, but 1, 0 should change. But how many times you have to change something? There are some 1s and 2s. Let's go to the end. Is it changed to, is there any 3 times changer? Yes, of course, 4. There are no 4 times. Your maximum of 3. Okay, I got it. So maybe I can do, I'm trying to find, yeah, I'm trying to find that, like the common solution for every word, because I can count the zero. I can count the numbers less than previous number. I can count those, because this is like a this is 6 cars array. Then this is previous. This one is less than the previous number, and these two are also like less than the previous number. Maybe that's why you need to use 2 times output. Now how many times it's changing, I'm trying to figure it out. So I will check some stuff like from the 10th. Maybe this can help me, because this is also sorted. This is 1, it means 1, you have to change 1. This is also, there is 1, you have to change 1. Like, let me just check these two, just taking 2 difference, Okay, they say this 2. Okay, first, second, third. Okay, this is not a cool solution. We need to change it like 2 times. No, 3 times actually. If we see the previous solution that I created, like this is because like this value is less than the previous value. This also has the same. This is also has the same, but it goes like 0, 0. Maybe. Oh, maybe we can, because we gotta choose 2 different value. It means every time we can use 2, we can change 2 value. That's correct. This is a wrong answer, by the way. This gotta be 0. This is wrong answer. This is 0, 0, 0. So I will. This is also. Yep, this is going to be changed, and this one's also going to be changed in that way. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. Yep, I found it, I think so. Because let me just open the Excel draw. So let's put these 2 things here. Maybe I create some solution, but it's maybe not the correct part. We can, this is wrong, we can numbers also like 0, 0, 0, but let's say the first string this, then okay, this is going to be the first string, then the second string is this. So it goes to, it's checking the 1. Okay, it says you should go with the 1, but it goes with the 0. Then in that moment, let me create a counter. In that moment, the counter will increase by 1 to reach if the counter is going to be 1 or 2, sorry, if the counter is going to be 2, then we are going to flip these numbers. But our first approach is going to flip the numbers by to 0 every time, okay? Because making something to 0 is easier to to flip them to 1. I think so, because the sorted strings should start from 0. Sorted binary strings, sorry. This time, check 1 by 1. It's checking it's seeing the 0. Cool. Counter should be 1. Then it's checking the. It's already checked the 1, 0. It sees the 1. That's okay, because 1 is greater than 0, the previous value. Then it should check the 0. I mean the fourth index. It see the 0, then the counter is 2. Right now, we gotta make sure, we gotta flip, if we gotta take this 2 in this, then flip them. We should have that also the. Okay, let me just take this one. Sorry guys, I just wanna put this one here. Yeah, and flip them. Also, we gotta store the indices. Let's create an array. Indices is an array. Then when we got the counter increment, well, we're gonna solve it. We're gonna put that. So this is going to be list actually, because we don't know. Oh, actually this is going to be array. Yeah, that makes sense. And in this array will have 2 elements. Then the first element will be 0. Sorry, this is going to be the first index. In this is number. Then the second one will be 0, 1, 2, 3. Index number. Okay, so we know how it works. Oh, we gotta take the first in this. Yeah, that's correct, right? We gotta take the first in this. Not the we gotta take the previous index, not the immediate one. I mean, so if we see 1 0 1 0 1 0 0, we can't change the ones. I think so. No, we can't change the ones. We always try to change the ones. Then we're gonna check the zeros. So that it means we gotta take the 0, because 0 is less than the 1. Then we gotta take the 2. After that, we should take that string, the array, the string array. Then we gotta flip this indices 0 to 0. Also the same thing happens on the second one. Indices 1 is going to be 0. Then it goes back again. This is going to be a for loop. This is going to be for loop. Okay. Then again the check by one. So this time it will be, the string is going to change, but the strings are immutable in Java. So how can we change, or should we create another string every time we change something? Then also we should have a counter for in this change. In that way we can see what is the correct output, like number of operations sort the given string as. Okay, sort counter, this will be 0. Then every time we sort something out, we're gonna create sort counter, increase by 1. Okay, we don't need this, I think. Let's put this here. Yep, let's code this, right? Wow, it's going to be excited. We find the algorithm, I think. Let me put this here. This is actually a medium question, right? I gotta check if it's a medium question or if it was an easy question. Yeah, it was easy, but most of the people couldn't success it. Let's see what's going on. I'm really excited. Let's go. Okay. let's create a counter here. We have the string char, then string char array. Let's say string char array. Okay, we will have a counter. A counter will, yeah, counter is okay if it's outside. Counter will be 0. Start from 0. Then we have indices. This is going to be integer array. Sorry, this is going to be char array. Then it will have only 2 elements in it. We know how many elements it will get. Then we are gonna have a sort counter. Sort counter. Then we will return the sort counter. Okay, let's create the for loop. Check one by one. We are checking already one by one. If it will start from 1, of course. If string char array in that index less than the index before, counter will increase. Then we are going to add this char to indices 0, the first index of that indices. We'll flip indices, let's say like this, to more readable and understandable code. But we are not going to add the index. We are going to add the previous index, you know. Okay. It will also start from 1. Perfect. Cool. Everything looks cool. Then let's see what's going on again. Okay, we are already at the index number. Then it will check the other thing. So let's take. Do we need it? I mean, we can put this like this. Then it's going to check another string. Oh, let's look at this. If we'll flip indices dot length equal to, we will, let's see. Okay, this is correct. Okay, what we will do, oh my god, yes, we are gonna change that to string. So how can I do that? How can I change a string array? Oh, we can change the string arrays. Yeah, that's correct. We can't change the strings, but we can change the string arrays, right? Is that correct? Probably, yeah. String char array, this will be string char array, of course. Okay, then we'll flip index. They are going to be 0. Then we'll flip indices will be, is it going to be null or no? We are gonna create. Oh, you're gonna remove. That's not going to be char array. This is going to be array list because we don't know. It's going to have chars, new array list. Oh my god. Okay. How was that? Yep. We'll flip indices dot size. Okay, if it's the size, then dot get 0. Get 1, then oh my god, sorry guys, remove all the list. Yep, that's how it is. So we are gonna dot add this. Perfect. Then sort counter will increase 1. Interesting. Let's see. There's an error. Found char, unexpected type. Can't we make char arrays? Array list char. Oh, we gotta edit like the object, not the data type in it. Today I learned something. One more thing. It's not the question. Sorry. Okay, let's go. Is that a runtime error? Come on, it's taking so long. It's just like 5 seconds or something. Yeah, of course, the time limit existed. Like, it's been like 20 minutes, 20 seconds. What's the problem? It's never go up from the string char array, or... Let me check. We're getting the size of that list, then we are removing everything in the list, in it. We are getting the first, then making it 0. Oh, the problem could be after we make that one 0 and the second one also 0, sort counter will increase. Yeah, I think string carry, if right now is less than the before, why do we need the counter? Yeah, the counter is normally counting the how many in this indexes that we have, but we already take it from the list size. Don't need a counter. Let me try again. I gotta see the output, but yeah, it's interesting. Oh, yeah. Let me make that thing like, yeah. This is going to be turning the binary string. So okay, let me make it like this. Still 20 minutes. So if I just take this one, yeah, I will take this one. Only put one time. Still problem. What is the problem? I really don't understand. Is that white character? No. Let me take this one into command line, then see if everything works line by line. No. I'm just gonna take this thing, then put it here. Take this thing, put that one here. Oops, sorry. Then after that, I'm going to take this index, indices, string. Let's see. Yo, what's the problem? I really don't understand. I think this is the problem. Time limit is always exceeding. Let's not add anything. It starts from 1. Let's print it again. Oh, maybe it's... Oh my god, it can't maybe see. They are strings, right? No, they are integers. No, they are strings. We got a string. We got an array. And these are chars. Let's make them integers. Let me try. Okay, that way we can see what's going on, you know. But I will take this one here, then I will put it back. There's a compilation error. Oh, there is no. Okay, one more. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. Only need one. What's the problem? Char cannot be converted to string. I'm not converting that to string. So I found the problem, but 010, cool. I'm really struggling right now. What is the real problem? Like, is it possible to check what was the previous array, previous index? It's not giving me the thing. How can I check the previous index with index in Java array? Okay, I know how to check, how to find the index. How can I check the previous index with now? Okay, players numbers with num. This is not the question I want. This is comparing two arrays, two index. Two arrays, array element, compare indexes into list, comparing elements. Okay, it's checking the A2, A3, then A3 too. Given that you're checking, this seems wasteful. It's always creating like the nested loops. Why can't I check directly? Output is too huge to display. Why can't I check the directly like this? Why isn't it possible? Let me just send it to ChatGPT to check what's going on, because what is the problem on the code? Trying to compare this index and previous index. Oh, I got it. Oh my god. Oh, I understand now. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm using, oh my god, this int previous index is I -1. Then I can check it like this, because it's making the, like, oh my god. Check this, then. Okay, now everything makes sense. Okay, this is the wrong answer. 100. Cool. I mean, what is the solution for that? So let me just not use this one first. Just gonna test these two. It's a runtime error. 49 out of bounds for length 10. Where's 49? Okay, I'll take this back. So I gotta test these two first. Just gonna make that one correct, then let's check the other things. Okay, 100. Why is it taking Okay, now let's take this one. It will take a little bit time. The algorithm is correct, but the important part is to implement it, you know. I'm gonna check that if it works, you know. Let's see the output. Okay. Cool. Let me see what's the outputs. Okay. Now the index is 0. Previous index is 1. Cool. We'll flip index size. Okay, now is 0. We'll flip indices. Okay, empty list. Compare now and prev true. Let me just put this. Now less than prev. That's correct. Then it goes in adding elements to list. Then the element is going to be the previous index value. Let's go. Let me see the output again. Adding element to list. Now, okay. We have only one element in the first index, but this is, are we going to add the element or the index? We are gonna add the index number, right? Not the element itself. Yeah, like this. We should do it like this. Let's go again. Okay, no, this is going to be adding prev elements index. No. What's the problem? Cannot convert to character. Integer cannot be converted to character. Let's look at this. Character. There was something. Characters. Value of. We gotta use the value of. Still problem. Integer to char. Is there any way to? Okay, integer to char. Maybe there is a good way. No, we can't create. Like, let's make this one integer, then just send it in directly, you know, because it's just having the, you know, index values. They are like all index. Okay, now to not list. Okay, index 1. The second of the end in this one, preview index is 0. You flip index size is 1. You flip is 0. Compare now and prep false. Then it's turning 0. It's not checking the last elements. That's actually a problem, because if it's only have one, like the if the flip size is one and the problem solved, let me just delete this because we already have it here. If no one removed the elements, if will flip index size is still equal 1, then I will do this. Because if it has 1, I'll make that to 0. Let's remove all, sort counter, let's see. Cool, right now it works. Let's see it on the second one. Then delete this, these ones. Let's see. Sample test case passed, man. Ha! Nice. Let's see on the all tests. Oh, it's wrong. Oh my god. Okay, now let's check the last one. It's funny because I just want to test this one too also. If it works, you know. This is also wrong. It expected is 2, but it gives the 1. Let's see. Let me just take out the... I mean, I could do something wrong, you know, like I gotta check. Okay, index is 1. Okay, previous index is also 1. They are not full. Okay, cool. Let's go to the second and the third index. The index is 1 previous. Okay, just going to true. Previous index elements. Okay, it's going to 1. Previous index is 0. Then we'll flip index size is 1. Okay, we are... No, there is a problem. Why is the index is always... No, it's not the index, because it's not the index. Index volume. Then the index is this. Okay, let me just take it again. Okay, index is 1, index value is 1, previous index is 0, 1, index 2. Okay, 0, 1, 2, cool. Index value is 0, previous index is 1, index is 0, previous 2, index. Okay, we are adding the elements. We are gonna flip the first. Compare now and previous. It's only changing this and this. Never check the first. Actually it is correct. It's going to change these ones and also the end one. So we can check this out easily. To check it, the first string, first index, you know, or we can make every time the first index 0, right? If I mean, if I'm not pretty sure if it's a correct approach to the problem, but we can check the string char array, the 0, the element of the 0, that element, the character value of this element is, if it's 1, we can just easily check this out like this. Sort. No, we are gonna check this out in the end, not here. We're gonna check this out at here. Sorry, here. If it's 1, sort counter will go 1 more. Everything ends. If it's still the first element is still 1, everything changed. Sort counter will go 1 more. Yeah, that's how we solve. But okay, this is not character. We gotta use single quote. Cool. Now let's see what's going on here. Put the comments. Take this down. I'll take this one also. For compile. There is a one more system out print line here. I think it works. Okay, I passed the test cases, so let me send it and see the problems. Okay, there are some wrong answers. How many wrong answers do I have? So many. I think it's because, because of this statement, this string char array. I gotta add some other things like, and this string char array the size should be greater than 3 actually, right? But I couldn't check this here. I mean, this is not nonsense. Oh, maybe, yeah, I can check it actually. If the second index, the first index of that char array is 0, it means they forgot the for loop forgot to change the first index. Then also the size should be greater than 3. Yeah, right? Let me take this. Okay, I couldn't test it like that. Maybe I can submit the code again. Okay, there is a problem. Size is 3. What's the problem? Oh, this is not the size. This is an array. What's going on? I mean, this solution is not like really good solution because what is the error? 1 out of bounds for length 1. Yeah, I gotta put that thing. If here, yeah, if there are like 3, let me send it again. There are more than 3 elements in that string, the binary string. We gotta so let me check what's wrong. Okay, there are like very less problem. I mean, wish I can see the 40 seconds, 41 and 40-second input. If I make them correct, I'm going to finish the question, like, because it's really fast also. Let me just try to find that inputs. Because the algorithm is correct. I gotta find the 41 and 42. Give me a second. Let me just count. Okay, I found it actually. Let me just check this out. Okay, yeah, found it. So let's solve this one. Then I think we are gonna understand what's the real problem. So it says expected correct output is 1. You gotta change 1. Yeah, I have to change it by 1 because it is returning 0. That's not correct. It shouldn't return 0. Let's find out what's the problem. Let me just take these ones out, then put it here. Okay, let me open this. Let's compile again. Oh. Okay, it's checking. 0 and 1. Okay, it's checking the first index. Okay, value is 1. Index is 0. Okay, it's not going to change. That's everything cool. Second index, blah blah. Then the second index is not like, yeah, it's not less, it's not greater than previous. Correct, means it's true. Then it will add, yeah, it's adding the first in previous index, of course. The third one is 0, previous index is 0. Okay, index value 1. Cool, we'll flip index. X size 1, we'll flip indices. No. Okay, third index, and index value is 1, previous index 0. Compare now and previous false. Okay, then the last index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be 0. Then previous index 1, it means it's true. The elements index not to list 3. Oh, because it's on the AND index. We have to check if it's the AND or not, because yeah, that's correct. It's not returning what, it's not looping one more time, you know. Yeah, that's correct. Not here. I will do it at here. No, I'm not gonna do it at here. I'm not gonna make it longer. Gonna do it here. If this is, let's do it like this. Remove all. I don't need to remove all anymore. Also, I don't need that one too. That things too. But yeah, that I don't need. I mean, let's put that one here, but I don't need to use it actually, because we are just returning the sort counter, you know. If it's working, it works. Go ahead. Let's see that if we can see the one. Cool, we see. Let's try to send it again. Okay, let me try to submit. Let's submit all the code. I hope no problem occurs. Okay, there are some problems. Oh, there wasn't any problem, but now there is. It shouldn't be 2, it says it should be 1. Okay, we are solving some problems, but there are some other problems occurs, you know, like it was better before. We gotta check that. Why is this 2? Maybe that's not the real reason. We gotta let's see the second, 16th, first. Okay, I got 16th input. It's here. There are like 3, 4, 4 type. We'll take this. Compile again. Okay, it's really saying that we put 2, but the expected correct output is 1. Is that correct? Why is it correct? So let me check. Okay. Okay, it's taking the 0, then putting is 1. Okay, it's true. Then it's putting, then the second 0, 0 is false. Go ahead. So it's the last index 0. It's also false. Compare now, sort counter. You're not removing all. That's the problem. You gotta remove all here. Let's try to do it again. No, it's not the problem. Why is the sort contour is turning 2? Because we are turning here than here. It actually doesn't need to return the increase. Wow, it's really hard. I'm thinking on the problem, you know, like what could be the problem actually? Oh, we can use the clear method here also. But I mean, it's not a really good way to delete some things. So maybe we can count how many 0 and how many 1 in that string array. I mean, so as you can see here, I will change the algorithm, you know. So sorry, but I will change the algorithm because it can look correct, but that's not the really good way to solve this problem, right? Let me check. Yeah, that's the wrong answer. Let's go for 3. Yeah, that last 2 is correct, but the first one is not. So I will check that if, yeah. So here's another thing. If there are, I will check like how many elements that we have, you know, like in the string array. So maybe there is a reason that they put the first line contains and denoting the length of the string as. Like, I mean, there should be a reason that they put the length. So this will not be correct. Let me just not delete this, but let me put another thing. Okay. So there are string 1, then string 2 and 3. Okay, so this string has 5 elements: 3 0 1 1. This also have 3 0. Actually, this one has 4 elements: 5 3 0 2 1 5 3 1. Actually 2 0 and 3 1. Every one of them returning need 1 time. This one also need 1 time, then this one also need 1 time. So I'll create 2 different. Yeah. Okay, this one need 1 time. So I'm going to count the zeros and ones. Then whichever is less than the other one, I'm going to divide by 2. Or yeah, I will divide by 2. 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. Then it means like we need to change only 1 time, you know. I'm just going to round it up to 1 if it's 0.5. Then in this case 2 is less than 3, of course. 2 divided by 2, it will also 1. Then in this case 2 is also still divided by 2 is also 1. If it less than 1, the thing, the dividing thing here, it's going to give me the 1. So let me create another thing that to see if we have anything starts with 0 or 3. I'm not pretty sure, but I'll check it out because it should work, you know. Okay, I'll delete these codes. and also I don't need this one. Then I won't need any flip index. I need a sort counter, need to take the previous index, and I don't need these lines anymore. Oh my god, I'll delete everything. Is correct? I'm just checking if it's correct or not. I don't need this one too also. I just need to. Yeah, I don't need these things. Yeah. And it's going to start from 0. I don't need previous index. Let me just take this out to here. Okay, now I will create a new list. No, I don't need a list. I will create a zero counter, then the 1 counter. I will create a beautiful algorithm, and it's really different. So if index of that array equals to 0, let's 0 counter increase. Else if it's 1, let's increase the 1 counter. Then let's print the 0 counter and 1 counter. Ones, zeros. Also the. Okay, I don't need to write it out anything else. So there are like 3 zeros and 1 ones. Okay. So sort counter will equal if there are less number will equal if 1 counter less than 0 counter. Not pretty sure if it's the one line if in Java going like this, but this will be 1 counter, else the 0 counter. The less number is this. Let's go. Okay, there is a problem on here. Yep, let's go. Less number is 1, less number is 2, less number is 2. Cool. So I have to check that the problem, the modular, the mod thing, you know, like how do you say in English? I don't know really, but let's say the mod. Let me just write it out, the mod, because this one is working. These are the mods are 0, 0. This one has 1. I couldn't use the mod. Let's just divide. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 divide, actually. Division. Let me check one more time. Okay. Division is 2, 1, 1. Let's see like this. If division is less or equals than 1, sort okay, the sort counter else the division. Let's create a division. Division should be double. No, it shouldn't be double, it should be int. Then let's put division here. Let's put that one also, put here. Then this is, I think, how it writes. Let's see. Okay, it's not how it writes. Sorry, it should be 2. Okay, now it's correct. Let me delete this, I don't need that. Maybe I need it. No, I don't really need it. Let's comment this one. I'm just trying different algorithm. Okay. Compile. Okay, this one need to turn 2. The real problem is when we divide what we have, because it has 3 0 and 3 1. Okay, this is correct, but the last number is 3. The division is turning 0, so we gotta do this like that. So last number, else if the last number greater than 2, we gotta put sort counter times division. Let's try like this. No, still not correct. If last number is greater than 2, we gotta divide the last number by 2, then add that division into sort counter. Yeah, right? It's gotta be like this. Let's see again. Okay, let me just delete this, compile. We're gonna round up to the up thing, maybe. Java round up. How do I round up something? Okay, we're rounding up like this. Math.scale. Yeah. We gotta round up the division. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. What is the solution of this? Let me send it to ChatGPT to solve this. Oh my god, I'm checking like too many things. I delete the other algorithm I have. I mean, yeah, it has to be 2. Then I'll get the 2. I gotta do it from this list number. Then I'll do that thing here. I have to make sure division round up. Let me check again. So let me see. Division is what? 0 is 0. It's not rounding up. Which returns math.floor. Okay, let me try this. I will solve this question today. It's not going to run away from me. Okay, I have some idea. If division is if the last number less than 2, less or equals than 2, so less or less or equals. Let's find also this 2, 4, then this will be like this, 3. Less number, sort counter will increase by 1. Otherwise, if the last number is greater than 2, the sort counter will increase by 1. No, not by 1. Will increase that division round up than 1. This is the solution if something comes up. Yeah, okay, 1, 1, 2. It says their last number is 2. Division round up will 1.0. Let me check. Okay. Oh my god, I'm okay, sending. Let's see. Okay, it's wrong answer, wrong. It's not good. And it's slow, I think. Oh wow, one of them got accepted. Why? I think I'm really close or not. Oh, it's not working on the one on the on these inputs. Why? Okay, it didn't work on the first 3 input, right? Let me check. 1, 2, and 3. Why it didn't work in this 3? Yeah, let's leave it like 3. Then it also didn't work on the 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. Let's see what's going on. Twelve, 13, 14, 5, 15, and 29, 30, 31. I don't know, but it's really following some pattern. Okay, now let's open these commons. I'm really close, I believe. I believe I'm really close. Compile. Let's see what's going on. Last number is 1. Right? Division is 0. Division round up 0.0. Okay, if it has only one number, it's always correct. I mean, I gotta write this. Sorry. Let's put this. This is like a nature of using the if things, you know. Binary string to char array dot length equals to 1, return 0. After a certain index. Why is still working? No, I gotta do it like this, sorry. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then the last one 6. Okay, cool. So right now it's working. Then let's see this one. It says if you have 2 elements. Okay, I gotta add this one too, because these are like very special. String char array is equals to 2 and one equals to 1, returns 0. Also, if you have 2 and character value of this greater than the previous element, returns 1. Let's try. Okay, we can't use the value of. Maybe we can use to string. Then this string will get parse integer. Okay, let's try like this. Oh my god. Okay, they solve it like string dot value c, then integer parse int. Okay, so string c, value of c. No, can't take this. Take it from here, then put it here, then put string first, then the second. Okay, put 0, then put 1. Now, okay, we'll take this. If the integer parse int first greater than, sorry, less than, no, the second actually, second greater than, so less than first, it will return 1. Let's go. Okay. Yep, this is wrong. I don't know why. 0 and 1. The second one. No, it's not. What's the problem? Oh, it's else return 0. Yeah, that's how it is. I gotta handle the 1 elements and 2 elements, maybe 3. Yeah, this is 3 elements, right? And 3 of them is 0. If the last number is 0, don't do anything. Yeah, if at here, if last number equals to 0, return 0. Now it's going to work. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Let's submit the code. Because the algorithm, okay, still partially accepted. Oh my god, what is the problem? 11 and 13. Okay, 3. These two are returning wrong. Why? Okay, expected correct output is 0. Yes, actually that's correct. Yeah, the arrays could come, strings could come without any problem, you know, in the end. It's a really hard question. So I will ask it to the ChatGPT. Yeah, I asked the question to ChatGPT and see how it solved, because it's really hard, and I just partially accept that, you know, like I just solved it like partially. It's not the question. It's not the real answer. So it gives me a solution. Is one implement using a simple approach based on the counting number of zeros and ones in string. The solution is to input the string down over the test case, and in each case count the number of zeros and ones. Doing a simple for loop, finally calculate the minimum between the count of zeros and the count which represents the minimum number of operations required to sort string. ChatGPT doesn't understand the question actually, because I'm also doing the same thing. I'm just taking the minimum. So the problem is, so y is returning 2 instead of 3 according to your code. Yeah, there is a problem. More sophisticated approach based on the concept inversion can be shown in the minimum. Interesting. The code prints the number of inversions, which is also the minimum number of operations required to strings. So it just take the char at I, it's counting the zeros, count the number of inversions with all subsequent ones. Then every time it's taking the next elements, char at j, if it's 1 inversions plus. It's really interesting solution. Let me just take this and try it out. So I'm just gonna use it like this. Yep. Let's put this one here and see the inversions return inversions. Actually I don't need to return, but let me just return. Okay, it's taking the string like this, the binary string, then also it's taking the integer and let's send it. Let's compile and test. If it's not working, I ain't gonna do anything else because it doesn't make sense. Okay, one more. Okay, this is not S. Let me just try again. So it's returning 2 2 2 2. Okay, maybe if inversions 0, then this should be 0. Let's see. Okay, these ones are passed, but I will try it like for first this index. Let's see what's going on. Okay, it works on, I mean, it's not working. It's not a really cool way to solve something. ChatGPT still can't solve some questions. Obvious. It's really obvious. Yeah, let's see my submissions. Yeah, it's just correct, but not really good. I mean, it's really hard. Yeah, absolutely, it's really hard. Wow, okay. So we can say that we couldn't solve that. Let me just find something from internet. HackerEarth solution. Sort string problem. Beat, but eventually it was able to get the actual access for somewhere. So let's go. Oh, this is another. This is a different question. Any other guys try to solve this? Yeah, they're also looking like the prefix sum and suffix sum applied all for all positions, find minimum. Yeah, I mean, I'm also doing the same. I'm also thinking the same. Everybody's thinking the same thing in the comments. I mean, in the second test case, which is a show my comment, if I and IJ2, they mean flip S1 and not S3. Of course, the yeah, the problem is not really clear here. Explanation totally nonsense. Absolutely. I mean, this is not a really easy question, of course, and that's why actually people couldn't success it totally. I I think. I mean, I was thinking like two different questions, two different approach to that question, to that problem. Both of them doesn't work. Actually, the second one works, but not really good way. Let me try to submit one more time and maybe change something. Yeah, these kind of questions are really hard. I mean, if the people couldn't solve it easily, like 28% of people solve it, like this is really less, and it means it's really hard or something wrong. I mean, I solved it with like how many inputs were there? Wow, there is a different approach. There is a different input list, and it passed that list. It's also a good thing, but I mean, my approach, my last approach was still good, better than before. But I don't think that will help. Also ChatGPT couldn't solve. Maybe some other guy can solve it, but I'm not pretty sure how to transform my approach to that question. Anyway, it was good. I learned new things. I learned how to remove the list easily. Like I can use the clear method also. Then I learned changing the char array to the integer. Maybe that's a really cool fact also. I think okay, everything was good. Like let's see what's going to be the next question. I mean, this was also really hard. I mean, I don't really care about the how fast the how good the performance is, but first I want to create the algorithm, then I want to think about on the performance, because if it then first it should work, then you can increase the performance. Yeah, that's what my mentality is on that thing. Okay, I hope everything was good on your side too. I hope you can solve this question also. Then maybe you can share it with me, or like in the submissions or something. It will be really cool. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I'll be recording more and more about these linear search algorithms. Okay, see you again on the next video. Thanks.